stand up for a second, please. If everybody could give a big round of applause for the seniors. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication to the soccer program for the last 4 years. Good luck to all of you, and please come back and visit us. Thank you so much.
JVs, 15-4 this year. We beat last year's record. Okay, we were 13-4-1 juniors. We've had 2 great years together, 28-8-1. Give yourself. In canvassing some of the other coaches within our conference, we were 12-2. We beat New Brunswick and Sayreville for the first time this year. I'm going to declare we're first in our division for JVs. How's that? Our offense. We scored 60 goals this year. 11 different players scored for us. I had 2 players had over 10 goals this year. Offensively, we're only shut out twice this year. So I think we're just a scoring machine out there. Our defense, I just checked with Coach Mack. He introduced the flat back to us about 3 years ago. We've been using it the last 2 years especially. For us, it seems to work very well. We only gave up 20 goals this year. To my 2 goalkeepers, you guys had 6 shutouts this year between you. And you had 8 other games, we only gave up 1 goal. So between my defense and my keepers, gentlemen.
Take it.
Here, take it, please.
Matt Junio. Aaron Kowski.
Just go whisper in his ear, and you don't have to write it out. Just whisper in his ear.
All right, Joe Roman. I already got him. We're good. Where are we? Peru. All right, MVP. Can I say, this year, it'd be tough to score as many goals as we did without this player. This player had 2 hat tricks for us this year, scored 22 goals overall. Alex Gordon. According to this, we have a captain's speech.
The players themselves this year, a tremendous accomplishment that they've done through the season, but just a nice group of young men. Worked extremely hard. They put up with me, maybe yelling at them, not always sure how to take me at times, but certainly looking to try to get the best out of them, and I think we did this year. And so I'd really like to thank the players for a fine year. Last year we went 9-9. It was fairly successful, hoping that this year would be better, and it turned out that we ended up 15-6. A season that, you always want to go undefeated. We want to win a state and county championship. We didn't get to do that, but we played some really great soccer this year. When you talk to other coaches in the county, they would always point out J.P. Stevens this year that they played some fine soccer, some true soccer, not just a kick and run, try to win a game, but played the beautiful game, as I always say. And so this year we really did play the beautiful game. We were able to move the ball, score a bunch of goals, and play some defense. It's a complete game. And so they did a fine job, and the coaches recognized that through the course of the season. When I talked to other coaches before each game, and they wanted to know, how we were doing and how the season was progressing, they said, you're known now as a team that can play, and we can play with anybody, and beat essentially anybody. And that's the way it really turned out. We had the longest win streak in school history this year, 10 games straight. had the second most wins in school history, just underneath the 2004 season at 18. We had 15 wins, so the second most in school history. And since I've been around since Earth started, really in this system, I've been here since 1986. You know, I can look back and all the way back, even beyond, back into the 70s, and this was one of the best teams ever at J.P. Stevens. They tied for the most wins in the division, with 11 wins in the division. Unfortunately, South Plainfield had one tie, and we had an extra loss, so we ended up in second. Most goals scored in the division. We had 52 goals, more than any other team in the division.
Wow.
Just a sheer quality team that progressed through the year, through the season, and I think got better and better as we went. We stumbled a few times, like every team does, but we beat every team in the division at least once, most of them twice, and some of them 3 times. We showed a good showing in the county tournament and in the state tournament, losing to Westfield 1-0 in the last 15 minutes or so of the game, but certainly a quality program. So I'd like to first call up our 2 statisticians, Jackie and Fiona. Come on up. Our seniors, James Corrigan. In the beginning of the season, we had 2 goalkeepers, 2 junior goalkeepers, who were fine goalkeepers, and James is our 3rd goalkeeper. He didn't get much playing time, and I knew that he wasn't going to get a lot of playing time. So at the beginning of the season, I said, James, I'm not sure how much you can get in. Maybe I can get you in a few minutes here and there. Do you really want to put in the work that we're going to ask you to do? Invariably, what do you say, James?
I don't remember exactly.
Perfect. Coach, I want to be part of the program. I want to be on the team. I'll do anything I can to help the program out, to help the team out. He also turned into our resident sort of a statistician, I guess you would say, right? If I had a question on a team, like what's their record now, James would know it right now. You know, who's the leading scorer on this team? James would know it right now. If I didn't ask John Canova, Mr. Canova, I asked James, and he would have the answer. He did get in the senior game. He's the one keeper that didn't let up a goal all season long. So I'd like to thank James for his attitude and his willing to do anything he can to help the program. So thanks, James. Our Sportsmanship Award. No, Adam, you're not getting this. Again, I mentioned that he did everything he could for us, you know, just wanted to be part of the program and worked really hard. And that's what you want everybody to do. So this year, our Sportsmanship Award goes to James Corrigan.